We'll show you a simulated animation of what we do to charge this object, and we'll see if you're able to kind of explain what process is occurring and what the final charge is on this object. So I'm going to bring a negatively charged rod close to but not touching a neutral conductor. I'm going to ground that by touching the conductor with my hand. I'm then going to remove my hand, and once I remove the rod, the question is, what is the overall charge on that sphere and how did it become that way? So to figure this out, we'll go step by step. When I brought that negatively charged rod close to but not touching, I polarized that neutral conducting sphere. So the electrons were repelled as far away as possible, which happens to be the left side of the sphere in this case. When I made contact and provided that ground, that conductive pathway, whether it be the electrons in my hand or the electrons in the sphere, they have a choice. The neutral hand or the negatively charged rod. They will choose the neutral hand. They like to get as far away as possible from the negatively charged rod, so the electrons will actually flow into my hand in this case, or into the ground. Once the ground is removed, the electrons that went into it are gone along with it. And when I remove the rod, there's no further polarization, and those electrons will spread out as far as possible to get away from one another. And because there was a net flow of electrons out of this object, it now has it has gained a positive charge, which satisfies the ending conditions for induction. I used a negatively charged rod charged with induction, and that produces a positively charged object.